We are now connected. Trust you're here for a reason. Spirit called you here.
All right, so if you found this reading today, it's because you are about to go through a major shift that is bringing you some good news. This is some good news that I feel you have been waiting for. So right now, Mercury retrograde is finally ending for those of you that have been really going through it. And the storm that some of you felt, the mental, that energetic storm, it's just like heaviness that we feel sometimes. It is now starting to clear and you're going to feel the energy of the sun coming in. This is a message that your soul needs to hear before you go through this. So trust that you're here for a reason. Welcome in, my beautiful Libra friends. How are you? I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. Let's call in spirit, open up this space, and see what it is your soul is meant to hear today. So we're going to start with two spirit animals that are guiding you as the energy is clearing. And your first animal is the spider. Look at that. Bringing you a message about manifestation. So you may have seen a spider recently. The message it brings is you have your web and you weave your web in life. What you see before you are the results of your thoughts. If your current reality does not suit you, then it is time to make changes through conscious manifestation. Your energy can bring in all you desire. So consciousness in the result, they want you to be very intentional and they actually want you to apply your ability to manifest. So how I do this in my own life is I have vision boards, I write things down, I have a clear goal and I take steps, right? And that allows me to experience manifestation. So that is your message from the spider. And we also have the zebra, a message about open-mindedness. So there is more than one way of looking at things. You must be ready to accept alternative viewpoints and new ideas. You must open your eyes to new ideas and new ways of resolving problems. Perhaps you are fixed in one mindset. And right now, I feel they want you to open yourself up and see your situation through different lenses or a different perspective. Maybe there's someone around you that's giving you a different way of doing something that you've been trying to do, to maybe even try that. So we're going to pull 3 tarot cards and see what else your soul needs to know. So we are getting the High Priestess card. So this is letting me know that some of you are between worlds. This is like a transition where you're going from one experience to another. And this is happening gradually and subtly, but many of you out there are picking up on this change that is taking place, the transition that you are in. So they want you to trust in this process, but most importantly, trust in yourself as you're moving through it. This is your intuition that they want you to trust, your inner knowing, okay? So listen to that inner voice. So that is the High Priestess. We have the 8 of Cups as well. So you are leaving something behind. You are moving on from something that feels outdated or has expired. And I feel that maybe there was an experience that felt really good, but you feel differently about it now. Maybe it's a certain individual. I'm seeing that there's some distance here between you and them or you and it. And I feel that it's important that you actually move away from this. So this is opening you up to a completely different experience. So the 8 of Cups. And we also have the 10 of Swords. So you've gone through your trials and tribulations, Libra. And I feel you are reaching a point where you are turning the page and embracing a new chapter in your life. And I feel that you've been hurt. There's pain here, but you're meant to move on from whatever this is. And over the last few weeks, maybe you have been feeling this energy intensely where it feels like you've been taken for granted. You have been, your love. It's what you thought to be true wasn't true. So I'm feeling a lot of different things coming in with this card. You'll have to share with me what this Ten of Swords is representing for you in the comment section below. Now, I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages, which is my favorite part. When you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. So there's a lot of intensity in these cards right now, and perhaps you're going through an intense experience. I want you to know that this energy is now clearing, and you are seeing the signs of this energy clearing through lots of light. Light's flickering, light coming in through the windows. There's almost like the spotlight around the light in your life. Pay attention to that, Libra. Now, before I continue on here, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind. But also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs, because sometimes they put the pieces together for you. And if you are enjoying my content, you are feeling a connection to me, a way that you can support me is by hitting the subscribe button and the notification bell. This allows my channel's energy to boost in frequency, allowing my messages to land with the souls that need to hear it. So thank you again, everyone, for all of your love and support here in this community. So knowledge, wisdom is power. And I don't know if any of you are learning something, or you've been reading something that has been just inspiring and motivating you. I feel that this wisdom is coming in many directions, and some of the wisdom is coming through the people that you are surrounding yourself with. There's something here I'm picking up on that you didn't know, but now you're going to know. It feels like maybe something didn't make sense before, but now because you have more information, or because you're seeing a certain way, you are understanding. It is making sense now. And the blue is standing out. I don't know if you've been wearing a lot of blue recently, or you've been drawn to the color blue. This color seems to be a good luck color for you. So I would wear it. I would carry a stone around that's the color blue. And there's something here that feels like it's working behind the scenes for you. This is an energy that you can't quite see, but you can definitely feel. And what this is connecting you to is your intuition through the experience you're having. So if you're feeling uncertain, you're not exactly sure what you're meant to do in your specific situation or your life right now, know that that guidance lives inside of you, and you actually have access to it. So the noise that you have been experiencing recently, the delays, the miscommunication, the glitches, the things that may have felt like they were going wrong are now beginning to clear, and they want you to stay stable and grounded in the energy of love and in positivity, okay? And there is something that you are accessing within yourself as you're moving through your experience recently, and I feel many of you out there have already accessed this, and it feels like guidance from spirit. So what is this for you, Libra? You can share with me in the comment section below. And I feel you're in a different place right now, way different than where you were maybe a couple months ago. Like, I see that you're feeling good and you're leaving things behind and you're trusting yourself more, because past experiences weren't the best for you, Libra. It feels like this Ten of Swords is representing your mind space, the power of your mind. And I'm getting a lot of procrastination that you have gotten over. And what you don't know, I feel you're able to access the information and get to know. So familiarizing yourself with something that felt unfamiliar is incredibly powerful for you, because you don't feel like you are destabilized or you're not able to move because you didn't know. What is this for you, Libra? You can share with me in the comment section below. Now, the hat is coming in as a sign as well. Maybe you've been wearing hats recently, or you're noticing someone wearing a hat. Maybe somebody that never used to wear hats, but now they're wearing hats. And you know what? They're being very specific here. There's someone I'm seeing that may be thinning and they've been wearing hats. And there's almost like this solution or something that they've been trying differently. And you don't need to wear a hat anymore. And this could represent the many hats that you're wearing, the many different roles that you have been playing in your life recently. And especially those of us that have moved through Mercury retrograde. Personally, I'm so glad that this Mercury retrograde is finally over, because I've been feeling the effects of it, especially with filming, especially with my work. So I remember one day I was filming, I didn't have my mic on. Another day I forgot to hit the record button. So I had little glitches and things happening in my day that felt like potholes, right? So I don't know if any of you also felt this, where in your life things weren't working in the way that you wanted. And you're kind of like, I never do that. Why did that happen this time? So this is where things are starting to make sense. And I feel you're becoming more clear now, right? You're not, it's almost like you're not making those mistakes anymore. Okay, so I feel that the High Priestess is supporting you. It's also an energy of a deity or a goddess that you have been working with recently. And what I'm getting here is Hecate, and also the goddess Lilith, but also goddess Isis. I'm seeing that some of you have been working with your spiritual gifts, maybe even diving into spirituality more and tapping into that realm and working with that energy, working with that power. And I feel that there are some really good results that you're going to experience with this. You're being open-minded and you are manifesting. Now we have the Eight of Cups. And before I talk about this card, I feel called to talk about this card, the Ten of Swords. You are completing a cycle, a chapter, an experience in your life. There is an ending here happening for some of you. This is not feeling like it's a huge ending. It feels more of mindset. It feels more of a belief or a doubt that you have been carrying, something that has been limiting you, something that has been keeping you in the same place. This could have been a relationship. This could have been what you thought was true for you, but it actually isn't. So I feel there's been a major shift that has happened in the way that you're thinking, in the way that you are believing. And I feel this has happened for some of you through sitting and really reconnecting with yourself. Now, to me, this feels like some of you are leaving a relationship or a connection. I'm getting some of you leaving your workplace. Maybe it just doesn't feel right anymore. Or you've been thinking about this and you're coming to this place where you're very clear about what you want to do now. I feel what's happened is you've outgrown this energy. It doesn't feel the same anymore. Maybe it served its purpose for how long it has, but now something is different. And I feel many of you are being called to actually follow what it is that you have been feeling. So I remember when I was working my 9-to-5 job, after COVID is where things shifted for me. And I feel for many of us out there, that was a marker. That was a period where things did shift for us. For some of us, it was a positive experience. And so for some of us, it was a negative experience and somewhere in between. Personally, for me, it was a positive through the negative. That negative had to happen in order for me to discover what it is that I was meant to do. I found my calling. I found my purpose. So I walked away from what was into something totally new that was extremely scary, but I did it anyways. So I feel that, Libra, that you may be going through something right now where you're not exactly sure what the future holds, but you're trusting yourself and you're walking that path that feels right to you. And this is where the miracles, the really good things are happening for you through the not so good things happening. Right? So when I quit my job, I was freaked out because I was like, okay, I have no money coming in. So I need to really lock in and figure this out. I gave myself 6 months to figure it out. If I didn't make something work, I had to go back to work. And there was no way I was going to do that. I was like, there's no way I'm going back to that. So I figured it out and here I am in front of you. It wasn't an easy thing to do, but I made it happen. And, through those trials and tribulations, something worked out for me. Something is working out for you as well, Libra, and they want you to have faith and trust in the process and the experience you are having because it's leading you somewhere. Okay, so I'm getting a lot of emotions here. I feel some of you are letting go of emotional baggage, especially emotions or energy that doesn't belong to you. Some of you are empaths out there and you carry a lot for others. And I feel recently some of you have come across some sort of, it feels like a commitment or a connection that feels so deep that it requires you leave this version of you behind and step into this now new version of you. And that's what you've been doing. I'm seeing someone who recently had a child. And because you had this child, Libra, your life has completely changed and you're becoming a different person. It comes with its own struggles and challenges, but you're making things work. For some of you, it's not a child. It might be a project or something else, and you can share that with me. Okay, so this is the Eight of Cups. And we have, sorry, that's the Ten of Swords. The Eight of Cups are the emotions. This is you walking away. So I feel that the Ten of Swords and the Eight of Cups is actually intertwined, this energy. It's working in tandem. It is working together. It is synchronized in a way. So there's highs and lows in this experience for you. And, you know, you are ready, Libra, for this new experience, for this new life that you have stepped into. Some of you have a new job. Some of you are in a new relationship. Some of you are in the old experience. But there's like this feeling that you have been feeling that is way different. And I feel because you're feeling this feeling, you're going to now change things. I'm also feeling that this Ten of Swords is representing some of the beliefs that you have that have now shifted. There's almost like this truth that has come into your life recently, maybe about a person, maybe about the world, maybe about a project, whatever this is. I feel you now see it. And because you see it, you cannot unsee it. So because of that, I feel you are taking the necessary steps to realign yourself in a way. And this realignment is bringing so much abundance into your life, so much connection. What I'm getting here is some of you have left friends behind. Okay, and the way that you're leaving friends, it's almost like it's a subtle letting go and releasing. And maybe you've been spending more time with yourself, or you're more aware of what drains you and what fills you up. So you are choosing to protect yourself and the way that you feel, like your feelings, your physical body communicates to you. Our emotions are our biggest indicator of if something is in alignment or not. And, you know, anger is coming up as needing to have a boundary. Okay, so they want you to pay attention to how you are feeling, especially with the people coming and going from your life. And I'm not asking you to not stay connected to people. I'm just asking you to be aware of how you feel when you're around a certain individual, because there's something here Spirit is showing you around someone specific in your life. And you can share with me who that is and what it is that you're feeling and what you are coming to know about that relationship. I'm also seeing that you've been on this path over the last few years. And there's something you have been waiting for, Libra, that is now starting to open up for you. And it's because you're open-minded, you're open-hearted, you're not guarding yourself anymore. You're not arming yourself, and, you know, because of things that have happened in the past, it's almost like you're letting go of the past finally, and you're moving on from it. And this is opening you up to an experience that is full of love, full of abundance, and full of prosperity. So what else am I seeing here? I'm seeing some of you, you know, moving forward, but as you take that step forward, it feels like it comes with 2 steps back. So having some sort of a daily practice that allows you to clear your mind and to tune into your intuition, because that is what is guiding you and leading you. You might not know what's in front or what's ahead or where you're headed, And if you do feel that way, they want you to trust that where you're going, especially if it feels right to you, is exactly where you're meant to go, is exactly the direction you're meant to move. Okay, and you know what? I'm getting good news coming in some way. I feel that either there's a gift that you are going to receive, or someone is going to say some encouraging words to you, which actually lift your spirit. And I feel this has to do with a soul tribe that you are connecting to, people that are in alignment with your soul. This could be a group setting that you're in where you're like maybe in a meditation class, you know, doing some sort of artwork. I'm seeing you around people and you working together with them. And as you are working together with them, you are all growing together as well. Okay, and the Eight of Cups is representing like the infinity symbol. This is what I'm seeing here. The energy that you put out there comes back. And I'm getting karmic cleansing that is happening for some of you as well, which is coming through the Ten of Swords. Now, as you take a look at this card, you'll see that there's a long hallway with a bunch of doors. And maybe over the last few years, it has felt like doors have been closed for you. But I want you to know that the energy is now shifting and the doors are going to open for you. So this is actually a very exciting experience for you because you have been persevering. You have been moving forward, taking steps one day at a time. Even though you've had these challenges, these trials, these tribulations, these hardships, I'm seeing that you are moving on from them because each of these experiences has taught you something. And what I feel is happening is you are learning what it is that they taught you. And there's a lot of wisdom and knowledge that you get to apply now in your experience because of these experiences. It's actually helped you grow spiritually, right? So next I'm going to pull a Whispers of Love Oracle. This is a message your soul needs to hear, and they're encouraging you to tap into the energy of love, to stay heart-centered as you're moving through your experience. So love is all around you, Libra. Love is all around you. There's a song. Who sings that song? If you remember, you can share with me in the comment section below. There is love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge this as truth. So love is all around you, Libra, and they want you to connect to it and paint your world with this love. So let's read you the interpretation. We have the number 16 on this card. So you might be seeing this number around. I am getting 16 days around the message of this card for you. So look around and recognize that love is showing itself to you in your experience. Sometimes we don't see it because we are caught up in our head. So having some sort of practice where you're able to clear away through meditation or exercise. It comes in the smile on a stranger's face. Maybe someone smiled at you recently. Simple acts of kindness and the warm sun in a blue sky. Life is wonderful, Libra. How lucky you are to be so loved by this world, by this universe. If you feel you need a little more love, look around you. Take in all that is happening. Look at everything you have achieved. Feel love from family, neighbors, friends, your co-workers, pets or animals in nature. Can you feel the love? Think about the love in your life that you may not have noticed. Love comes in diverse shapes and varieties. Know who and what you love and who and what loves you in return. A woman spins around with her arms out wide in this image. The many images on her skirt of individuals, couples, and nature reflect her environment. Her open arms are a beautiful reminder to keep an open heart and open mind. Love is always around. All right, so what I like to do in my own life's experience is surround myself with confirmations of love. And I like to have affirmations framed and put up on my walls. I have pictures of moments with family and friends that I like to have in my experience in my home. It's just me surrounding myself with confirmations of love and about abundance in my life. So try that for yourself as well. So love is all around you. We're going to go ahead, close, and seal your reading now with an angel number. So you might have already seen this angel number around. And what we're getting for you is 444. You are reaching new levels in your life. These new levels come with new experiences, which may feel unfamiliar. So fear, it might be an experience that is, because it's unfamiliar, you might not recognize a love there. So this is why it's important for you to stay open-minded. So your prayers are being answered right now. You're being heard by your angels, your God, your guides. You're being exalted at this time and lifted up. So I want you to recognize this energy that is lifting you up and exalting you. This is through inspiration. This is through the people that feel good to be around, that are lifting you up. It's in the things that you are doing that are making you feel good. You have a lot of strength within you. They want you to apply this strength. Dedication. Dedicate yourself to something, maybe even your work. I feel that some of you are connecting to something that makes your heart sing. That's something that you're passionate about, that you love to do. I love filming readings. I love bringing you messages through the tarot cards. I love learning about the tarot cards. The more that I do it, the more that I feel my life is abundant. So they also want you to do something that you love, which is going to bring you up to new levels in your experience. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed that, my family and I have lots more to share with you.
Ria and I have our helpful 14-day mindset shift and 60-day soul commitment challenge ebooks to help give you the tools to transform and grow into your best self.
You can find my special handmade intention candles made with loving care along with my other creations at Koto Create.
Hi, Tom here. Feel free to check out my spiritual health and wellness videos and more new stuff every day on Sacred Knowledge Living. And sometimes even these guys make an appearance. Take care and be calm.
Last but not least, my daughter and I have these beautiful pendant collections available at Sacred Haven. And Katomi and I are still creating videos at Sacred Oracles whenever we have time throughout the month. So you can find all the links in the description box below, and we appreciate all of your support.
Thank
you for watching. I'm sorry.
It's pretty close.